Welcome to Cryptid Files. I'm your host, Paige Carter. In the dead of night, cloaked by the inky darkness of the Massachusetts woodland, a creature of unknown origin lurks. Its footsteps, almost imperceptible, echo through the silent expanse, the only testament to its existence. This entity, elusive and ethereal, has come to be known as the Dover Demon, a name that carries with it a chilling legacy and whispers of modern sightings. The Dover Demon was first sighted in 1977. But what if I told you that these sightings were not isolated to the late 70s? What if I told you that there were recent sightings, testimonies of encounters too eerily similar to be merely coincidental? The accounts of the Dover Demon's modern sightings come from different corners of the globe, from the dense forests of Europe to the remote corners of the American Midwest. The descriptions are eerily similar: a creature with a large head and spindly limbs, its eyes aglow with an unearthly luminescence. The consistency of these testimonies brings a new layer of reality to the Dover Demon's existence, an unsettling reminder that we are not alone. One such account comes from a seasoned park ranger in Oregon who claims to have seen the creature during a night patrol. It was a night like any other, the moon hidden behind a thick layer of clouds, when he noticed a figure standing by the edge of the forest. It was tall, with elongated limbs and a large pear-shaped head. But what struck him the most were the creature's eyes, glowing in the dark like two miniature moons. In another account, a traveler in the Swiss Alps reports a similar encounter. While hiking alone, she stumbled upon a creature perched on a rock. It was watching her, its alien eyes reflecting the moonlight. The creature was silent, its mere presence enough to fill the air with a sense of unease and dread. These modern sightings of the Dover Demon, separated by time and geography, hint at a reality far stranger than we can comprehend. They suggest a world where the unexplained lurks at the edge of our consciousness, a world where creatures like the Dover Demon exist, unseen and unacknowledged. But what does this elusive creature want? Why does it continue to make its presence known, yet remains shrouded in mystery? These questions linger, unanswered, as we delve deeper into the legacy of the Dover Demon. This enigmatic creature continues to captivate us, its existence a testament to the mysteries that lie beyond the realm of our understanding, challenging our perception of what is real and what is not. The origins of the Dover Demon saga trace back to the quiet town of Dover, Massachusetts, in the United States. The first sightings occurred over a span of 25 hours, starting on the evening of April 21, 1977. 3 separate encounters, by 4 individuals, brought this elusive entity into the spotlight. The first account was by a 17-year-old local, William Bartlett, who was driving with 2 friends when he spotted the creature. Illuminated by the car's headlights, the creature sat on a stone wall, its elongated fingers curling around the rough surface. Bartlett described it as having a large watermelon-shaped head, glowing orange eyes, and long, thin appendages. He made a sketch of the creature, a now iconic image that has become synonymous with the Dover Demon. Just a few hours later, 15-year-old John Baxter reported a similar encounter while walking home. He described a creature with a large head and slender body, standing at roughly 4 feet tall. Like Bartlett, Baxter also made a sketch, which bore a striking resemblance to the earlier depiction. The final sighting was by a girl named Abby Brabham, who, along with her boyfriend, sighted the creature the next day. Brabham's description was consistent with the previous accounts, adding to the eerie authenticity of the sightings. The media soon caught wind of the story, and the reports spread like wildfire. The Dover Demon quickly became a subject of fascination and fear, capturing the imagination of both locals and outsiders. Some speculated it was an alien, while others argued it was a physical manifestation of local Native American legends or even a lost primate. Yet others believed it to be a figment of the witness's imagination, a product of the era's fascination with extraterrestrial life and the supernatural. Nonetheless, the legend of the Dover demon persisted and evolved. It seeped into popular culture, inspiring books, films, and even video games. It became a symbol of the unexplained, an embodiment of our collective fascination with and fear of the unknown. The Dover demon remains an enigma, a cryptid that defies categorization. It is a testament to the power of folklore, the human fascination with mystery, and our enduring quest to understand the unknown. As we delve deeper into its legacy, we are reminded that the world is filled with mysteries, stories waiting to be discovered and understood, realities that challenge our perception of what is possible. The Dover demon is one such mystery, a tale that continues to unfold, etching its mark on the landscape of modern sightings and cryptid lore. As we delve deeper into the legacy of the Dover demon, we turn our attention to the first-hand accounts and local legends that have shaped its narrative. The accounts are as varied as they are chilling, each one adding another layer to this cryptic creature's enigma. One eyewitness, a local man named Harold Pritchard, reported seeing the creature in 1981, 4 years after the initial sightings. While out on a night walk, he described seeing a strangely elongated figure with luminous, unblinking eyes. He noted its tentacle-like arms and its strangely fluid, almost boneless movements. Pritchard's account stood out due to his assertion that the creature appeared to be phosphorescent, glowing faintly in the moonlight. In the years to follow, several others reported similar encounters, often describing the creature's eerie glow and its unsettling, almost alien movements. Yet, despite the numerous sightings, no physical evidence of the creature's existence has ever been found, leaving the truth of its existence shrouded in mystery. Local legends have also played a significant role in shaping the narrative of the Dover demon. Some residents claim the creature is a manifestation of a Native American spirit known as the Manitou, a shape-shifting entity believed to inhabit the area. Others suggest it's a harbinger of misfortune, its appearance a warning of impending disaster. The creature's impact on the community is undeniable. It has spurred countless debates, fueled local folklore, and drawn cryptid enthusiasts from around the world. Local businesses have capitalized on the fascination, with everything from Dover demon tours to themed merchandise becoming part of the town's identity. One notable account comes from a local history teacher, Jane Fletcher, who shared a peculiar pattern she noticed among the sightings. In her words, the demon often appears during periods of unrest or significant changes in the community. It's as if it embodies the collective anxiety of the town, its appearance a physical manifestation of the unease we feel. This sentiment resonates with many in Dover, who view the creature not just as a cryptid, but as a symbol of the town's collective consciousness. It's a testament to the power of the Dover demon's legacy, how it transcends the realm of the unexplained to become a part of the town's identity, its story ingrained in the fabric of the local culture, forever a part of Dover's history. As intriguing as the eyewitness accounts are, they remain just that, accounts. Without physical evidence or any traces left behind by the Dover demon, the skeptic's argument holds substantial weight. However, some instances of alleged physical evidence have been brought forth over the years, provoking further discussion and speculation. Photographs are perhaps the most controversial form of evidence related to the Dover demon. A handful of pictures claimed to depict the creature have circulated on the internet. These images vary in quality and credibility, ranging from blurry, indistinct shapes to more detailed renderings that align closely with eyewitness descriptions. However, the authenticity of these images has been hotly debated, and no photograph has yet been universally accepted as definitive proof of the Dover demon's existence. In addition to photographs, there have been sporadic reports of unusual footprints found in the vicinity of sightings. These prints, often described as having an odd number of toes or an unusual depth, have been difficult to link conclusively to the Dover demon due to the myriad of wildlife native to the area. Still, they have added another layer to the mystery, offering tantalizing, if inconclusive, physical evidence. Some investigators have even claimed to have recorded the creature's vocalizations, an eerie, high-pitched wailing sound that doesn't match known animal calls in the area. However, like the photos and footprints, these audio recordings have yet to provide indisputable proof. Despite the lack of hard evidence, researchers and cryptozoologists have devoted considerable time and effort to verifying the existence of the Dover demon. Figures like Lauren Coleman, a renowned cryptozoologist, have been instrumental in keeping the discussion alive. Coleman, who coined the term Dover demon, has conducted extensive fieldwork in Dover and interviewed numerous witnesses. His meticulous approach has lent credibility to the investigation, even in the absence of definitive proof. Despite the mystery remaining largely unsolved, the Dover demon continues to captivate the public's imagination. The accounts, the alleged evidence, and the ongoing investigations all contribute to the enduring legacy of this enigmatic creature. Whether it's a cryptid, a manifestation of collective anxiety, or something else entirely, the Dover demon remains a fascinating part of Dover's history, one that continues to perplex and intrigue in equal measure. While many are convinced of the Dover demon's existence, it's crucial to also explore the more rational, skeptical perspectives that have been proposed. These alternative explanations range from hoaxes and misidentifications to scientific arguments, yet they still maintain the enigmatic nature of this strange phenomenon. One of the most common arguments against the Dover demon's existence is that the sightings could be a result of a well-executed hoax. Some suggest that the initial 1977 sightings were an intricate prank concocted by bored teenagers. This theory posits that subsequent sightings were either copycat pranks or the result of heightened local paranoia and suggestibility. Although this explanation might seem dismissive, it's important to consider the social and psychological factors that could contribute to the propagation of such a phenomenon. Another plausible explanation is misidentification. Proponents of this theory propose that the so-called Dover demon might be a known creature, seen under unusual circumstances or distorted by low light conditions. Certain animals, such as moose calves or large owls, when seen in a particular light or at an odd angle, could potentially be mistaken for the demon. This theory is often supported by pointing out the discrepancies in the various eyewitness accounts of the creature's appearance. Scientifically inclined skeptics often turn to neurobiology for an explanation, invoking a phenomenon known as pareidolia. This is a psychological occurrence where the human mind perceives familiar patterns, such as faces or figures, where none actually exist. It's possible that the witnesses' brains were attempting to make sense of an ambiguous visual stimulus, resulting in the bizarre descriptions of the Dover demon. Alternatively, some have suggested that the demon could be an example of an atmospheric beast, hypothesized creatures made of gas or plasma that float in the atmosphere. While this theory may seem far-fetched, it does provide a potential explanation that fits within the realm of pseudoscience, rather than pure folklore. Despite these alternative explanations, the Dover demon's legacy persists, largely because none of them provide a wholly satisfying answer to all the questions raised by the sightings. The creature's enduring mystery lies in the balance between the unexplained and the plausible, the strange and the familiar, a balance that continues to intrigue both skeptics and believers alike. As the mystery of the Dover demon continued to bewilder the inhabitants of Dover, Massachusetts, and beyond, the authorities couldn't remain oblivious to the growing unease. Initially, law enforcement officials took a dismissive stance, attributing the sightings to the overactive imaginations of a few teenagers. However, as more and more residents reported their encounters with the elusive entity, the authorities were compelled to investigate further. In a town like Dover, with its small population, the demon's presence soon became an issue of community concern. Local newspapers were inundated with stories and eyewitness accounts, elevating the creature from the status of an urban legend to a bona fide local celebrity. From the local police to state investigators, everyone was pulled into the vortex of intrigue surrounding the Dover demon. In the 1980s, the state government initiated a covert investigation into the alleged sightings. The findings of this inquiry, however, remain classified to this day, only adding to the mystery. The lack of access to these potentially crucial documents has led some to believe in a possible cover-up, a theory that has only added fuel to the already blazing fire of speculation. The unanswered questions and the veiled secrecy surrounding the government's actions have only cemented the legacy of the Dover demon in the annals of the unexplained. On the media front, the story of the Dover demon was gold. National and international newspapers and television networks picked up the story, turning the small town of Dover into the epicenter of an extraterrestrial controversy. Documentaries were filmed, examinations of the evidence were broadcast, and countless news stories were published, each one adding another layer to the enigma of the Dover demon. However, not all coverage was sensational. Some journalists attempted to debunk the sightings, offering logical explanations such as pranks, misidentifications, and even mass hysteria. These efforts, though, were often overshadowed by the more sensational coverage, which focused on the eerie, the unexplainable, and the downright terrifying. Despite the media frenzy and the government's covert investigations, no definitive conclusion has been reached about the Dover demon. With each passing year, the creature seems to recede further into the realm of the unexplained, its existence debated but never confirmed or denied. Yet, the Dover demon remains, a shadowy figure on the periphery of our understanding, a symbol of the unending quest for truth in a world filled with mysteries. As we delve deeper into the enigma of the Dover demon, an intriguing pattern starts to emerge. This elusive creature isn't alone in its unique blend of the familiar and the alien. Cryptids and mythical entities from around the globe share striking similarities with the Dover demon. In the vast wilderness of North America, tales of the Wendigo resonate with the eerie echoes of the Dover demon. A creature of Algonquin legends, the Wendigo is described as a malevolent, cannibalistic entity associated with cold, hunger, and death. Its skeletal, humanoid form and glowing eyes mirror the chilling descriptions of the Dover demon. Across the Atlantic, in the British Isles, we encounter the enigmatic brownie. This creature of Scottish folklore is said to have a small, misshapen body, glowing eyes, and a propensity for mischief, much like the Dover demon. The brownie's nocturnal habits and elusive nature further strengthen the parallel. Yet another parallel is drawn with the chupacabra of Puerto Rico, a cryptid associated with livestock mutilations. Known for its glowing eyes, spiky back, and humanoid figure, the chupacabra's description bears an uncanny resemblance to the Dover demon. However, the most haunting parallel is perhaps with the Aboriginal Australian legend of the Yowie. Often described as a cryptid, the Yowie is said to be a nocturnal creature with an unsettling, humanoid form that walks on two legs, much like the Dover demon. Its elusive nature and the fear it invokes in those who encounter it echo the lingering terror associated with the Dover demon. These parallels are more than mere coincidences. They reflect a recurring pattern of humanoid cryptids that exist on the fringes of human understanding, tantalizingly close, yet eternally elusive. Perhaps these creatures, including the Dover demon, are manifestations of a collective fear of the unknown, a primal dread that takes form in the shadows of our world. Despite these similarities, the Dover demon retains its unique identity, its mystery undiminished. It remains an enigma, its existence a tantalizing question mark in the realm of the unexplained. Whether a product of mass hysteria, a misunderstood creature, or an entity from beyond our world, the Dover demon continues to captivate, its legacy enduring in the face of skepticism and disbelief. As we delve further into the world of cryptids and folklore, the Dover demon stands as a testament to the power of the unexplained and the enduring allure of the unknown. In recent years, with the advent of technology, the search for the Dover demon has taken on a new dimension. Trail cameras, drones, and digital media have all been employed in the quest to capture evidence of this elusive entity. Sightings have become increasingly frequent and widespread, further fueling the intrigue surrounding the Dover demon. In 2013, a man from Dover claimed to have captured footage of the Dover demon on his trail camera. The grainy video showed a small, humanoid figure moving swiftly across the screen, its glowing eyes the most captivating feature. The footage went viral, sparking a fresh wave of interest in the cryptid. Then, in 2016, a drone operator in the surrounding woods of Dover reported an unusual encounter. While flying his drone for a bird's-eye view of the landscape, he spotted an anomalous figure. Its movement was unlike any animal he had seen before. Upon zooming in, he noticed the figure bore a striking resemblance to the Dover demon. The operator quickly uploaded the footage online, and it caught the attention of cryptid enthusiasts worldwide. In 2018, a young woman hiking in the forests around Dover captured an image of what she believed to be the Dover demon. The digital image, though slightly blurred, showed a creature with a skeletal form and glowing eyes. The image was shared extensively on social media, creating a buzz in the online community of cryptid hunters. The availability of these modern technologies has undeniably revolutionized the hunt for the Dover demon, and indeed all cryptids. The ability to record, document, and share encounters has increased the speed and reach of information. Moreover, it allows for the collaborative analysis of sightings and evidence by enthusiasts and experts alike, irrespective of their geographical location. However, despite the technological advancements, definitive proof of the Dover demon's existence remains elusive. Each sighting, each piece of footage is subjected to intense scrutiny, and often the authenticity is questioned. Skeptics argue that the images and videos could be manipulated or misinterpreted, while believers uphold them as evidence of the demon's existence. Regardless of the debate, the hunt for the Dover demon continues with renewed vigor. Each sighting, each viral video, and each debated piece of evidence adds another layer to the mystery. It's a mystery that technology has helped to propagate, transforming the quest into a global phenomenon. The legacy of the Dover demon endures, its allure strengthened by the power of technology and the ceaseless human fascination with the unknown. The fascination with cryptids, such as the Dover demon, goes beyond the thrill of hunting the unknown. It taps into deep-seated human psychological, cultural, and symbolic constructs. This obsession with cryptids is not merely a pursuit of curiosity or adventure. It is a manifestation of the human need to confront and try to understand the ambiguous, the strange, and the unexplainable. The Dover demon, like many cryptids, represents an archetype of fear and mystery. It is a symbol of the unease that humans feel when confronted with the unknown. In many ways, it embodies the primordial fear of the dark, of the wilderness, and of the creatures that may lurk unseen. As humans, we have a deep-seated instinct to make sense of the world around us, to categorize and explain. Cryptids challenge this instinct, existing in the gray areas of knowledge and understanding, defying easy explanations. There's also a cultural aspect to our fascination with cryptids. Stories of strange and unknown creatures have been a part of human folklore and mythology for millennia. They serve as cautionary tales, moral lessons, or simply thrilling stories to be shared around the fire. In the modern world, these tales have evolved into internet legends and viral videos, but the underlying fascination remains the same. It's a shared cultural experience, a communal journey into the realm of the unknown. Cryptids also have a symbolic function. They represent the boundary between the known and the unknown, the natural and the supernatural, the ordinary and the extraordinary. They are a physical manifestation of our collective imagination, our shared fears, and our deepest curiosities. Cryptids, like the Dover demon, are more than just potential undiscovered species. They are a reflection of our collective psyche. As technology continues to advance, so too does our search for these elusive creatures. The hunt for the Dover demon has become a global phenomenon, fueled by digital technology and the power of social media. Yet, despite the advances in technology, the Dover demon remains elusive, its existence still a matter of debate. This enduring mystery only adds to the creature's allure, strengthening its hold on our collective imagination. The legacy of the Dover demon persists, a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown. The enduring enigma of the Dover demon underscores a fundamental aspect of human nature: our inexhaustible drive to explore the unknown, to make sense of the inexplicable, and to grapple with the mysteries that lie just beyond the reach of our understanding. This insatiable curiosity, this relentless quest for knowledge, is what fuels our fascination with cryptids and other unexplained phenomena. The Dover demon, with its elusive nature and lack of definitive evidence, perfectly epitomizes the thin line that separates belief from evidence. It serves as a constant reminder of the tension that exists between the seen and the unseen, the known and the unknown, the explainable and the inexplicable. This tension is not merely an intellectual conundrum. It is a profound emotional and psychological experience, a journey into the depths of our collective unconscious. Cryptids like the Dover demon provoke a profound sense of wonder and awe, a visceral recognition of the vastness of the universe and the limits of our knowledge. They force us to confront the possibility of the existence of phenomena that defy our current understanding of the world. They challenge us to broaden our horizons, to question our assumptions, and to remain open to the extraordinary. In an age where information is readily available at our fingertips, mysteries like the Dover demon become even more alluring. They stand as reminders that despite our technological advancements, there are still corners of the world and realms within ourselves that remain unexplored. They reinforce the notion that not all mysteries are meant to be solved, but rather, they are to be marveled at, to be pondered, and to inspire us to keep pushing the boundaries of our understanding. In the end, the legacy of the Dover demon is not about whether this elusive creature exists in the physical world, but rather about what its enduring presence in our collective consciousness reveals about us as a species. It's about our enduring fascination with the unknown, our willingness to question, to wonder, and to dream. It's about our capacity for imagination, for curiosity, and for awe. The Dover demon, and cryptids like it, continue to captivate us, not because they offer definitive answers, but because they invite endless questions. They remind us of the beauty of mystery, of the thrill of the unexplained, and of our innate desire to venture into the unknown. Thanks for listening. This has been Cryptid Files. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.